Imagine being physically injured, with a leg wound so severe that it causes significant pain and immobility in waking life. This physical vulnerability creates a palpable rift in your energetic defenses. That night, in the dream state, the attack came. Sensing a point of weakness, astral entities closed in, perceiving an easy source of energetic sustenance, or loosh. But instead of succumbing to fear, the experiencer became lucid. With profound clarity, they recognized the predatory strategy and issued a challenge that shifted the very nature of the confrontation. You think you can attack me because I hurt my leg? I will tear your soul apart. In that moment of sovereign declaration, their astral form responded instinctively. Their fingers elongated, transforming into massive, piercing sword-like extensions, each a formidable claw of pure intent. They stood ready, not in a posture of cowering defense, but of unleashed, creative authority, prepared to dismantle any entity that dared approach. The attack ceased. The predators fled. This account is not merely a violent dream. It is a precise metaphysical event that demonstrates three core principles of advanced consciousness engagement. First, lucid recognition. The moment you become aware that you are under energetic attack, you break the trance of victimhood. Second, energetic metamorphosis. Your astral body, a malleable extension of your will, can be reshaped instantaneously in response to threat. Third, sovereign declaration. By issuing a challenge, you shift the power dynamic from predator-prey to composer-composition. Historically, similar concepts appear in shamanic traditions, where the warrior transforms into a jaguar or eagle to confront spiritual adversaries. In Kabbalistic mysticism, the concept of yetchida, the highest level of soul, represents an indomitable core that can't be compromised. Your astral claws are a manifestation of this divine essence, proving that true power lies not in invulnerability, but in the ability to redefine yourself on the fly. The first step to wielding your astral form is recognizing when you're under attack. In waking life, practice daily reality checks. Ask yourself, am I dreaming? And look at your hands or a clock. This habit carries into the dream state, triggering lucidity when something feels off. During meditation, visualize a protective bubble and mentally state, I am aware of all energies around me. This sets an intention that your subconscious will honor. When you sense dread or a presence in sleep, immediately declare, I see you. You have no power here. This I see you protocol strips the entity of its invisibility and shifts you from passive target to active observer. Remember, fear is their currency. Recognition is your withdrawal. By naming the threat, you reclaim your authority. Practice this daily until it becomes instinctive, and soon you'll catch attacks before they even begin. Your astral body is a shape-shifting vessel of pure consciousness. To master it, you must practice energetic metamorphosis while awake. Sit in a quiet space, close your eyes, and imagine your hands glowing with white light. Slowly visualize your fingers elongating into claws, swords, or any weapon that feels powerful. Feel the weight, the texture, the energy. Do this for 5 minutes daily. Next, practice transforming your entire body. Become a tiger, a dragon, or a pillar of fire. The key is to associate a specific emotion, fierce determination, calm authority with each form. In the astral realm, emotion is the fuel for transformation. As you practice, you'll find that your astral body responds faster and more intuitively. This is your astral dojo, a safe space to train before real encounters. Over time, you'll be able to shift forms instantaneously, turning vulnerability into a weapon. When an entity attacks, your first instinct might be to shield or flee, but the advanced response is to counteroffensive with creative authority. Instead of reacting with fear, compose a new reality. In the moment of attack, declare your sovereignty, I am the composer here. This is my dream. Then, without hesitation, will your astral form to shift into a weapon, claws, fire, or light. Direct this weapon not with anger, but with focused intent. Imagine the entity dissolving or retreating. Remember, you are not destroying, you are recomposing the encounter. The entity feeds on fear. Your creative will is a frequency it cannot digest. This mirrors the Kabbalistic concept of tikkun, repair through intentional action. By responding as a composer, you transform a parasitic interaction into a lesson in mastery. Practice this in lucid dreams with non-threatening figures first, then apply it when real threats appear. The journey from prey to potentate is vividly mirrored in Robert J.R. Graham's 7th Journey series. In Book Roman 2, Fractured, the protagonist Jacob Cross is reactive, a victim of the soul collector in Nowhere Land, fighting to survive. He uses the tools he finds, but he is not yet the master of his own reality. his evolution into a composer in Book Roman 3, the composition of reality is the ultimate expression of metamorphic sovereignty. The climax does not involve him destroying the antagonist, Lucid, the Locust King, with a bigger, better weapon. Instead, he and Tamara perform the ultimate act of creative authority. They sing. They introduce a new, harmonious composition into the heart of the corruption, the first wound. This is the metaphysical parallel to your astral clause. You did not fight the entity on its own terms of fear and consumption. You introduced a new, dissonant to it, frequency into the encounter, sovereign, creative will. Just as Jacob learned to stop trying to edit the past with the scissors of control and instead use the paintbrush of creation, you stopped trying to hide your vulnerability and instead composed a new, terrifyingly powerful version of yourself. To consistently wield your astral form, integrate daily rituals that reinforce your identity as a composer. Start each morning with a declaration. Today, I am the sovereign of my reality. Spend 5 minutes visualizing your astral body as a malleable light, practicing shifts into forms you might need: a shield, a sword, a beacon. Keep a dream journal beside your bed. Immediately upon waking, record any encounters, noting how you felt and how you responded. This trains your subconscious to expect mastery. Before sleep, set an intention. Tonight, I will recognize any attack and respond with creative authority. You can also use binaural beats or guided meditations designed for astral projection. Over time, these practices build a neural pathway that makes lucid recognition and metamorphosis automatic. Remember, consistency is key. Even a few minutes daily can transform you from a passive dreamer into an active composer of your astral experiences. Your power grows with each intentional act.